Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, it's totally free to subscribe and hit the like button for post notifications. Hey, let's get right on to it. XPR, I'm doing more research, just, finding out that XPR Network is actually a supercomputer that's performing transactions right on chain, whether it's like staking, um, identity, on chain identity. What else they're doing? Um, Forgot what the other thing's called, liquidity pools and all that. But yeah, man, XPR, um, they are heading in the direction of the future. Like I said, this is definitely a XRP 2.0. When I look at XPR, imagine buying XRP back when it was like at, when the price was pennies on a dollar. You know what I mean? But anyways, check this out. Very interesting how XPR network is actually a supercomputer, and with zero gas fees to are super either zero gas fees or super cheap, and how everything is ran on chain. I'm more and more bullish on XPR now. It's looking very great.
Hey, do you know what's make XPR network so fast and efficient? Able to process up to 4,000 transactions per second at zero gas fee, with a 100% availability since the very first block? It's because XPR network is not a simple settlement layer. In fact, it's a gigantic decentralized supercomputer. Like any other computer, it comes with resources at CPU and net, and storage as RAM. As a regular user, you doesn't have to bother about resources and storage, because at your account creation, the systems lend you enough resource and storage to perform many operations in a single row. But as a developer, you definitely should be aware about how resources and storage could affect your smart contract performances and its scalability. Unlike gas fees on Ethereum that fluctuate with network usage, XPR network resources and storage are easily measurable even before writing a single line of code. The CPU is the available computation time expressed as milliseconds. Here is how CPU works. Any smart contract action should be executed within 30 milliseconds. During the action execution, the system will occupy 30 milliseconds on the smart contract account CPU. Once the action execution process complete or fail, the system freed the CPU time and it's back to the smart contract account CPU. Every new account receives approximately 3 seconds of computation time, enough to run many operations in a single row. The net is the amount of data transport across the chain. It's simply the amount of bytes your action input requires. During the action execution, the system will occupy the corresponding amount of bytes from the action input from the smart contract account net. Once the process complete or fail, the amount of net bytes are freed and back to the smart contract account net. Every new account receives approximately 16 megabytes of net, enough to transport data for many actions in the same time. RAM is like the XPR network hard drive. It simply represents how much data you can store on chain, and it's expressed as byte. This is one of the most important value, and you should definitely keep an eye on it because RAM is really scarce. By convention, in 99% of cases, you as a smart contract developer pay the RAM for your smart contract user. So are there any gas fees? No, because resources and storage are really inexpensive. And at the end, because you pay for the byte your user write, you have to optimize your CPU usage, stored and transported byte for each interaction your user make with your smart contract. You should keep in mind that every decision you make on your smart contract data structure affects your smart contract account resources and storage. So be sure you understand data types and how many bytes each of them store in order to optimize your smart contract and lower the resource usage as possible. How much resource does my action consume? Is it scalable? Is it future-proof? To help answer those existential questions, here is few tips on data types. First, pencil your data structure before jumping on code. After few iterations, you will find the best way to optimize your storage. Second, learn to count in bytes. 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. So that means for a number like U64, a 64 bits number, you divide 64 by 8 and you get 8 bytes. That means U64 will store 8 bytes. For a number like U8, you divide 8 by 8 and you get 1 byte. Simple. Third tips, avoid string usage as much as possible, even if it's JSON, or at least limit the length of the string. Due to the variable length, string can cost a lot of RAM to store or a lot of net to transport. Want to know more about XPR network development? Join our developer channel, like and subscribe this video. Until next time.
All right, so he pretty much breaks it down right there on the ecosystem with the RAM and the way it works like a supercomputer. Pretty interesting right there. Pretty interesting. Alrighty, they got the web auth wallet going on. Um, Imagine a crypto wallet you don't even need to install, where you can rock up to any computer and securely access your crypto without ever logging in. All you need is your key or biometrics. Oh, that's pretty cool. So webauth.com, they got the biometrics set up. I won't have time to look over that one. That video's like 14 minutes. It says name another blockchain that has native DEX like Metal X app. That's pretty dope, man. What XPR got going on. But anyways, yeah, man, this is definitely the future. And they're already ISO. They're doing the RWAs. Uh, yeah, man, I'm feel pretty excited about XPR, man. More people's gonna know about this project eventually. They're doing big things, and this is definitely gonna go way higher in price over time. Definitely gonna go way higher in price. I, by 2026, I could possibly see this definitely going over $1 and beyond over the next like year or two. This is definitely the future of cross-border payments and everything in RWAs. But anyways, um, that is my update. With XPR. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Hey, if you guys, anybody like to join the private Patreon group, I'm going to be doing more price predictions and everything. I just dropped a video yesterday on my Patreon. If you're not signed up for Patreon, man, you're missing out. You know, I got one of the best deals going on in crypto, with a Patreon. Only $15, guys. $15 a month. You can't beat that, man. Other crypto YouTubers are charging like, they're charging like 50 to $100, for their private Patreon group. And you can contact me directly 24/7 because, this crypto thing, this is global, man. This is 24/7 global. So yeah, man. And this is how we're doing it over here on Patreon. Over here on Patreon. And yeah, man, and all my best low cap gems, man, it's definitely coming over here. So yeah, anybody like to come sign up for the private Patreon group? The link will be in the description. All right, but either ways goes, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. That's totally free to hit the like button, regardless. But anyways, thanks everybody, for tuning in to the channel, and that is my update on XPR. And yeah, man, this is definitely a very interesting project what they got going on. The fact that it's a actual supercomputer, kind of, I'll say it's kind of similar to internet computer. When I get a chance, I'm gonna try to compare to both. But this is definitely a big piece of technology they got going on over there. With XPR. When you talk about tech, being tech savvy and everything, you're looking at XPR, and the fact that you can get XPR right now for this price, you cannot beat it. I'm gonna try to load up much as I can on XPR when I can. But yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. It's like 12:32 a.m. And yeah, man, I'll see everybody. I'll see you guys later in the morning. Take care.